In this video, I'll be interviewing one of my 6-figure going on 7-figure students, Amen. We're gonna be covering how he was able to generate over $100,000 in less than 60 days, starting from $0 with my one-on-one mentorship. We're gonna be covering how he made over $20,000 profit, how he started off a dropshipping store from scratch and started turning that into an e-commerce brand, what it was like to run this business as a secondary income with having a 9-to-5 job, the things he's learned managing cash flow, and his overall review of my one-on-one mentorship. We're gonna be covering absolutely everything in this video for you, keeping it 110% transparent so you guys can be able to understand what you can be able to achieve with Shopify dropshipping. So go ahead and strap in, grab a pen, grab a paper, because the knowledge that you're going to learn in this case study is limitless. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. What's going on, everybody? My name is AC Hampton, and I am the founder and owner of Supreme Ecom, where we help people test, build, and scale up profitable online e-commerce businesses as well as e-commerce brands. You guys are going to learn a lot from this video, so make sure you watch this the entire way through so you do not miss any value-packed bombs. And as you guys know, we give out a free consulting call every single week to help one lucky winner be able to kickstart their dropshipping career for absolutely free with a one-on-one call and some Supreme Ecom merch. And the winner of last week will be announced at the very end of this video. For the opportunity to be able to win this, all you have to do is 3 simple things. The first thing you must do is in the comment section below, comment the word Supreme Ecom and what your goal is for 2021 with Shopify dropshipping. The second thing you must do is go to Instagram and go ahead and follow me at AC_Hampton as well as Supreme_Ecom. And the third thing you must do is smash that like button below and subscribe to this channel, as we have never missed a single week on this platform, and I've never missed a single week on my YouTube channel either. So make sure you're doing all 3 requirements, as I'm going to be looking for all 3. If you're tired of wasting time, money, effort, or energy into the wrong direction with Shopify dropshipping, you're looking to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month and start getting real results just like Amen in this video, and start being able to live the life that you deserve, you can apply for the limited spots left in my case study / one-on-one mentorship by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word case study, or you guys can apply at supremeecom.com. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump right into this value-packed video. What's going on, everybody? My name is AC Hampton, the founder and owner of Supreme Ecom, where we help people test, build, and scale up profitable e-commerce businesses. And we have a special guest today, one of my 6-figure students, Amen. What's going on, my boy?
What's up, AC? Yeah, it's Amen here from DC area. I've been a part of the AC mentorship, Supreme Ecom mentorship since November. It's been a great run. I'm excited to be here.
All right, so we got a couple questions for you today, man. So super excited to be able to ask you these. So the first question I really have is, when and why did you join my mentorship?
Yeah, for sure. So I first joined late October. I want to say first week of November, just because I had been following you for some time. You know, I had been in the dropshipping space for about a year at that point. Not really seeing too much success, but you know, during that time I had been seeing your content on YouTube. I followed you on IG, and you know, I just really liked the videos that you dropped on YouTube, and following you on IG, I just knew that you were, you know, a very genuine dude. So when it was time for me to join a mentorship, you know, I decided to go, you know, with your team. So that's kind of how it played out.
I appreciate that, man. You got to start somewhere, right? The second question I have for you, and that's a really good response, and I really appreciate that. But second one is this a primary or is this a secondary income for you?
Yeah, so at this time, it is a secondary income. I still work. I still have a 9-to-5 with hopes of, you know, being able to walk away from it. But yeah, at this time, it is a secondary income. But it's been great, you know, just learning, you know, a different skill set that I can use for so many different things.
So for all the people who are watching this, how you were able to accomplish this with a 9-to-5, right? You were still able to accomplish this with a job.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, with COVID being around and working from home, your time just frees up a lot more. And I just thought it was like the perfect time to, to start focusing on something I have been wanting to do for a while. So it just played out perfectly. And, of course, working with you guys, it was just, the perfect match. So that's kind of how it played out when I did get started with the mentorship.
Hey man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the next thing I have is, so why did you even join my mentorship and like specifically? So why me over the other people who you probably saw on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I had been part of this was my first mentorship, but I had joined a couple of courses, and as you know, those come with like Facebook groups. So I was a part of two different courses that I don't really see much success from, partly because they were kind of outdated, and you don't really get that one-on-one personal touch. So that's why I realized getting a mentor was the best thing to do, and the reason why I joined your mentorship obviously is because I had been following you for some time. I actually spoke to a couple of people that were part of the mentorship too, and they had only positive things to say about it. So yeah, man, I'm glad I joined it. And we can go into the results in a little bit, but it's probably one of the best investments I made last year. So in 2020.
Hey man, I appreciate that. 2020 was not a good year for a lot of people, but honestly, just hearing that from you should allow people to understand how great of an industry this is in. Because when it, like, something that really resonated to me is hearing so many people just struggling with COVID, struggling with the things that were happening with their businesses, or their jobs being letting them go, and just hearing that it was a great investment in 2020 is something a lot of people probably don't hear. So that's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's all how you look at it. And, if you do have the time, why not make that investment? And, some people did make that investment. Some people didn't, but I'm sure glad I did. So,
Hey, that's awesome, bro, to hear. So what was one of your main incentives to join?
main incentives to join, I mean, honestly, just being able to, be with a group, like, being able to immerse myself with a group of people that really know this industry, and I can really consider like mentors, and also people I can kind of hit up with questions whenever. So that was my main incentive, man. Not just the knowledge, that's the biggest thing, but obviously just being able to surround myself with like-minded people that that do this for a living and they're passionate about it, and it kind of rubbed off on me, and that was kind of my goal initially too.
I love that because I hear it all the time. If you hang around six winners, you'll be the seventh. If you hang around six losers, you'll be the seventh. So it's really all about who you surround yourself with and the people who you're investing in, because over here, it's not just like client and us, we're a family. So, if you're a part of us, we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? Because it's six winners, is seven, is the seventh is going to be one. So yeah. So what were some things that you started initially knowing that you were starting to go into the right direction? Like, what were some things that started to really make you realize that this was actually working for you?
I think it really comes down to like me making new mistakes that I hadn't made in the past. So, being able to, this is the type of business where you have to go through those failures to learn from them. So I knew that I was going down the right path because first I learned so many different things that I hadn't known in the past. And just, seeing results day by day, improvement day by day. And, you can track those results very easily. So I knew that me learning something new every single day and seeing improvements on my store, I knew I was headed down the right path.
Hey, and he's talking about results. So, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So we might as well just go ahead and jump right into these results. So if you don't mind, go ahead and share your screen for me. All right, so here is his first months of results. So this is November 2020, and it looks like you hit around $5,300 this month. Go ahead and talk to us a little bit about what was going on right here.
Yeah, so like you said, this is the month of November. This is when I first started testing my product, I believe November 6th. And it being my first product that I tested with you guys, there were a lot of failures, of course, but there was a lot of learning as well. So in this month, I tested two products, I believe. My first product that was not really successful, and halfway through November is when I started testing my second product, which ended up being my winning product. So that's kind of what happened in November, and then the month of December is when I really started running with that second product.
And you can definitely see at the end of November, it's starting to go up. And I mean, you have a 2.36 conversion rate. You're not selling the most expensive item of it being $47. So this is kind of right at the very beginning of you starting to take off. So let's go ahead and check out December and show them those real results whenever you validate a winning product. 5,000 in sales. Went from 5,000 in sales to over 55,000 the month after. I mean, this is insane. So talk to us about what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, towards the end of November, myself along with the Supreme Ecom team, we started seeing results. So, obviously started to put some more, ad spend on onto this product, and yeah, that's pretty much what happened, man. We started running with it, started to really analyze, the KPIs, and just really trying to cut everything at the perfect time. And yeah, what you see here is a result of all of that. And the conversion rate slightly increased as well. And the average order value is the same. So it was the same product that I was running with.
And I mean, that's absolutely crazy. I mean, going from 5,000 to 55,000. And if you guys remember on the last screen, he showed that he had 112 orders. This screen, he's showing 1,200. So this is absolutely insane to see. And you should be very proud of yourself. But we all know it didn't stop here. So let's go ahead and check out that next month and keep showing this growth. New
Yep.
year,
So a
man.
month of January. Yep, exactly. Continue to run with this product here. And yeah, we can kind of go into what happened halfway through it. As you can see the decline here a little bit throughout the month of January. And that was mainly because at this point, you can see the conversion rate, decreasing a little bit as well. And the reason why you see the lower revenue is because we moved this over into a niche store, which I'll go into next. But
Yeah.
this was, the results of January in the general store.
So just so you guys understand, every time that we're validating products, what we like to do is start them on a general store, but then next we like to be able to start making e-commerce brands around that. So once a product is already validated, it's time to be able to take it to the next step. And that's exactly what Amen did, as we went from being in a position of hitting around $100,000 in revenue. And right when he hit that metric, he then started making a niche focused store. So let's go ahead and check out those results as well.
All right, cool. So as you can see, this is the niche store right here, and for the month of January, pretty small, revenue, but this is in addition to the results that came from the general store. As you can see, the sales start to spike up towards the end of the month, and we'll go into the month of February. But like AC mentioned, the main point, the main reason why we transitioned over to the niche store to improve the conversion rate, and as you can see, it definitely improved, and it continued to improve, month over month.
Yes, sir. So month after month, we might as well go ahead and show off February. Let's go ahead and check out how this was a transition from a general store to an e-commerce brand and see how he was able to accomplish the results he was able to accomplish. Sheesh. Man, that conversion rate is absolutely insane. So you went from now transitioning your general store, making around $50,000 that previous month, to now $64,000 this month. And it was all because that conversion rate went up. Look at that, 3.64%. You were now declining the month before at 2.4%, and you jumped it straight back up to 3.6%. Talk to us a little bit about what happened.
All right. Yeah. So this was pretty much a result of all the feedback I was getting from the team. As you can see, the conversion rate improved, and that was mainly a result of transition over into niche store, where customers were able to see other like items, and that obviously improved the conversion rate. And just working on the product page, and paying attention to small details and improving on those things night by night. And yeah, overall, that improved the conversion rate.
And that's absolutely insane to see. I mean, starting from $5,000 in November to making over $64,000 in 3 months later with the e-commerce brand making a 3.64 conversion rate. Hey, man, you should be very proud of yourself. But why stop there? We all know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So let's go ahead and check out the profit.
All right, so yeah, as you can see, I tracked my profits using Excel. It's a bit untraditional, but I found it easier for the programs I was using. So for the month of December, as you can see, total profits of 7,700, and then we go on to month of January. It's just small decline since we were transitioning over to niche store, and there were a couple of days where we stopped advertising. So for the month of January, we have 4,297. And then month of February, where we have total profits of 7,000. So in total, about 19,000, close to 20,000 in profit in about 3 months.
Man, almost $19,000 profit in 3 months. That's making anywhere probably around 6 to 7,000 on average. So at your 9 to 5 job right now, are you making around $7,000 salary every month?
No, no, I'm not making that much every month.
So was it insane for you to be in a position to know that you could really start making this with being your own boss, with actually investing in yourself and taking that leap of faith, even through COVID, like you were saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And mind you, this was only the beginning of the mentorship and the learning I got from it. And it's really no limit to this. You can multiply this. You can go as crazy as you want. So just having that mindset, that abundance mindset, and knowing that you can, take this to a whole nother level was definitely huge for me.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we showed a little bit of numbers, showed off the profits. Let's go ahead and get right back into the chat. I appreciate you showing off some of those results and definitely showing off that transparency of the profit. But now the next question I have is, what have you learned the most from this experience?
Oh man, I've learned so much to really put into words. But if I must choose a couple of things that I did learn that were a big highlight for me was one, like not being afraid to invest in yourself and not being afraid to invest in your business. I think what was really holding me back, prior to joining the mentorship was, it could be really tough, spending, close to 1,000 or even more on ad spend every single day. But knowing that's what you need to do for this business, and obviously invest in yourself, like getting mentors that will really expedite your learning curve. So I think that was the main thing I learned. And second thing was being a continuous learner. You have to be committed to learning something every single day, and just doing research because things are changing so rapidly in this industry. So those would be my main two things: investing in yourself and your business, and then being a continuous learner.
Yeah, and that's a huge learning lesson that I have. And one of the huge learning lessons that I've taken away from doing all of this is never stop being a learner. I mean, the second you stop learning, the next person is going to take off. And the second you stop putting your time and energy into investing in yourself, again, the next person is going to take off. So that's a huge takeaway that you had. And I'm telling you right now, that's a huge takeaway even I had whenever I first started. And that's awesome to hear, bro. And I definitely love that. And we all know that it all started with the goal. So my question for you is, what are the goals that you have for the rest of the year?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, in terms of e-commerce, drop shipping, my goal is to really get focused in and dialed in on all the different, aspects of the business. Not just running the business, but the smaller details, and continue to test products and scale products and transition over to an ecom brand, which I think is a lot of things are headed towards. So just being able to understand how to build those ecom brands, being a continuous learner, like I said earlier, and just continually, test different products and try to, scale them up.
Man, love to hear it. Love to hear it. Speaking it into existence, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
And the last question I have for you is, let's take it back a couple months. So who do you think would do well in this mentorship, and who do you think would struggle with it, especially with all the experience that you've already gained with this?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, looking back at my personal experience, it all comes back to what I was saying earlier, being a continuous learner. So I think people that would do really well are people that know that, uh, the mistakes they make is gonna, or the failures that they come across is gonna build them up to be a better dropshipper, a better marketer, a better everything. So a person that's willing to, learn from their failures and use that to, get better and better. Because it can be really, frustrating in the beginning when you're, seeing a lot of failure, you're not really reaching that goal that you wanted to reach. But I promise, over time, with those failures, you're gonna see results.
Definitely, definitely. And if somebody was going to join this that you wouldn't advise it to, someone you think who would struggle in it, what would their characteristics be?
Oh, I would definitely say somebody that's looking for somebody to feed them all the results. Somebody that's not willing to put the work in, because you do have to put the work in. Like when we look at YouTube videos of drop shipping specifically, you see a lot of results. People flexing Lambos and things like that, and that's not going to be the case because you do have to put work in, and I actually had to put in more work than I thought I would have to be honest with you. So yeah, I think people that are committed to learning every single night would kind of struggle with it.
I like that, bro. I like that. And that's a huge takeaway. I feel like a lot of people can be able to take from this is them Lamborghinis aren't going to help you. Those flexing yachts are not going to help you. What's going to help you is the knowledge and the why and the time that you're willing to put in and investing in yourself. So I think that was a great, great answer, bro. And for everybody who's in here, if you're watching this video and you're looking to get similar results just like Amen, you guys can be able to apply for the limited spots that are available this month by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word get started, or you guys can apply at supremeecom.com. Amen. I really appreciate you getting on this call with me, bro, sharing a little bit of your experience in my mentorship, and I cannot wait to see what's to come, man. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for everything.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, and the Supreme Ecom team, man. You guys are a really great group of people. So appreciate you guys.
Hey, man, no problem. Talk to you soon.
All right, bro.
Hey, and that was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? Just hearing his experience, hearing how he was able to accomplish this from starting from $0. And if he can do it, just know that you can be able to accomplish the exact same thing, if not even more. You can never fail by investing in yourself. Just never forget that. You can never fail by investing in yourself. And talking about investing in yourself, it's time to give out that free consulting call winner from last week's video. And the free consulting call winner of last week is Samuel Moore. Samuel Moore, congratulations on winning this free consulting call. All you have to do is reach out to us on Instagram at Supreme_Ecom, and we can be able to get on a Zoom one-on-one call and be able to cover your ads manager, your product validation, scaling, or anything in between. But again, congratulations on winning. And if you guys are wanting the opportunity to be able to kickstart your dropshipping career for absolutely free with a one-on-one call with myself and my team, and get the opportunity of winning some Supreme Ecom merch, all you have to do is those 3 requirements that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video. As you guys know, there are very limited spots available for the month of May, and I hope you guys are able to take action before it's too late. If you're looking to be able to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month with Shopify Dropshipping, you're looking to make a profitable e-commerce brand, you're looking to start creating generational wealth for you and start living the life that you deserve, you can be able to apply for the limited spots left by going to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word case study, or you guys can apply at SupremeEcom.com. And I appreciate each and every single one of you guys taking action, watching this video, and showing love to this channel, as we have never missed a single week on dropping some value-packed bombs. I cannot wait to continue to create generational wealth with each and every single one of you guys, and make sure to show love to my channel as I'm dropping the most value-packed video on my channel in 2 days on Friday at 10 a.m. Let's continue to be wolf among sheep. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. This is AC, and I'm out.